Okay, so hi everyone, welcome to Game of Dune Imperium Digital. In this game, Sayyadina's in the role, and I'm first pick. Well, I could be tryharding, but let's play some Ariana. So I have a few goals in round 1. And my goals are quite simple. I just want to buy Sayyadina, so I need 3 persuasion. If I play Seek Allies and play another card, I should have enough persuasion for Sayyadina. The other thing I want to do is that I want to be able to get some value from this round. So I think, like I mentioned before, like there are a few things you want to do. You either want to get Swordmaster, you want to get interstellar shipping access, or you want to get like VPs or other resources. In this particular combat, I think the current meta is that you don't really want to highly worse this combat. It is good, but it's not something that you strive for. Like it's something that is like you want to do, but it's not something that you must do like round 1. It's not a must. I must hardy warriors. So in this case, I think if I go to if I think I go smuggling, right, then I think that there's a possibility that smuggling is open to me. If one player decides, like player 3 or player 4 decides not to smuggle, because player 2 probably goes shipping, and player 4 probably, I don't know. I think there's a world where I get smuggling back again. So I choose to go smuggling first, and hopefully if Hardy Warriors is available, I'll go Hardy Warriors. If not, I'll just take any faction that is good. So once again, very happy with the combat win round 1. Spending on water for Hardy Warriors might seem expensive, but because you're playing Ariana, you get back the water quite easily. So actually, I find that like with Ariana, you actually do want to Hardy Warriors quite frequently. I think it's like one of the best way to get points. Like these early combat VPs can really help you win games, and I think like it's one of Ariana's like strongest suits. I think you should play into it. So whenever you can Hardy Warriors to win a combat, you probably should. This particular round, smuggling is left open to me as I somehow foretold. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to smuggle down and I'm going to try to sit on 7 Solari. Likelihood that I get Swordmaster first is high because like other people are shipping. So like the likelihood someone gives me Solari or get a Solari from combat is high, and I can go to wealth and lose. On my second action, I think I'll just play faction to wherever is good. I mean, I can go to Wealth, get Soul Master, I can go to Steel Suits if the combat is cheap. The thing is, I only can put in 1 troop, so if other people deploy, I probably won't try to go to Steel Suits. But if I go Steel Suits, it sets me up quite well for Sayyadina. So let's hope that no one puts in troops and I can go Steel Suits for that 2 juicy water. So round 3 comes around, and I don't really have a very good hand. Like the hand doesn't really do anything. I have like decent persuasion, but the persuasion doesn't really turn into anything. And if I play a Dune, it doesn't really do much. If I play a dagger, also it doesn't really do much. Because I want to keep my water. So I think there are quite a number of good draws I can draw. I can draw like Sayyadina, I can draw Diplomacy. Yeah, and if I really do draw like my liaison, I can even go high council and buy a spice and slow. It is an option. Yeah, so as such, I choose to go to Arcane first to draw a card. In this particular case, I draw into Diplomacy, and with Diplomacy in this combat, I think that, yeah, who else is going to put in troops if I Hardy Warriors, right? So if I Hardy Warriors, and if, of course I add Appolito, I know how many troops he puts in. Beast can put in at most 2 troops, maybe with what? Maybe with Rain can put in 3, but then I think overall, yeah, it's a good Hardy Warriors.
Thank you.
So to be honest, I'm a bit sad that I didn't win the last combat. Beast had an ambush, and yeah, what can you do, right? So I mean, you just hope that you win, but consolation is that I have 2 additional water, and with that I can go to collect all the spice on the board. It's not great because I have Sayyadina and I do want to convert the water into points. But I still have 3 water, so I can actually go to like either Still Suits or any of the Benny Gesserit spaces to cash in a point. One thing I do notice is that actually Lito can get Swordmaster before me. And yeah, actually summon ships down now, which is quite bad. But luckily in this case, he actually doesn't have a green, so I do get Swordmaster, and quite lucky for me. Then after that, Beast comes and pressures my Fremen Alliance. The thing about Beast having its interstellar shipping, right, is that if he wants to pressure my Fremen Alliance, I don't have the alliance yet, but I want to, right, is that I actually cannot defend it. It's too expensive for me to defend, and he probably wins against me if we go head to head. So if that's the case, I don't really want to defend the Fremen Alliance yet. I will just get my other friendships and then I'll see how later. So because he does his push, right, he either has to commit to either going all the way or he has to risk letting it be stolen later. And I think this will be some foreshadowing for down the road. For this round, there are a few things that I really want to do. The last card in my deck is Firm Grip. I really want to play Firm Grip, right? So, where can I go to play Firm Grip? I can go to a desert spot to draw a card, so I can draw the last card in my deck, which is Firm Grip. I can either go to that, or I can go to like Airkeen, but there's so much spice onto there's so much spice on Imperial Basin, I might as well collect it. And because the combat is a combat VP as well, I do want to Highliner to win this combat. But it depends on what Beast does. Beast with training drones can also deploy a ton of troops into combat. I think the only good thing is that he has 2 actions and one's going shipping. Then he picks up ways to put in troops into combat. And yeah, I don't really know whether I should Highliner against him. So the decision to Highliner here is between whether can Ilban win this combat. Ilban with 3 intrigues and 3 troops into combat should be able to win this combat. And because of that, I don't Highliner. Even though I think that I cover piece and it's pretty good. Yeah, just because I think Ilban should play some combat tricks and win. Like if Ilban doesn't play some combat tricks and win, then this game feels kind of lost against the beast. And also because there are other spies, ways to spend spies. I can either go to conspire or I can go to pick up attack. And I think that I can pick up attack that allows me to get the double buff. I can pick up shuttle fleets, and shuttle fleets will turn on bribery. Also, will get me alliance and get me a point somehow. And so I don't really need to Highliner to win this combat, especially as Beast is not winning this combat. That's my one priority. However, it turns out that Ilban wants to negotiate with withdrawal, and I should have probably noticed this like earlier when I was playing, but to be honest, I was watching Netflix at this point in time, so I guess I was a bit distracted. On hindsight, I probably would have Highliner, and that will give me enough water to also cash out another Sayyadina point, which I think is pretty good. Yeah, all in all, I should have Highliner, but yeah, Beast gets this combat win, a very big combat win. So with bribery in hand, this is the time which I think I can make a push for the Fremen Alliance. I have both bribery, I have firm grip, and then I can play my ring to get shuttle fleets and then lock in the Fremen Alliance. And because Beast only has 2 actions and he has no intrigues, there's no real way for him to defend this. He's also last to act on the next round, right? So it means that no matter what actions he does, I will have priority over him the next round. So this is the 3 things I want to do. And I think that maybe he could go Hardy Warriors, but either way, I should be able to steal it from him. And because he's the table leader by winning those 2 combats, I definitely should try to challenge him for it. So it is round 7, and in round 6, I couldn't go Shadow Feast because Tech Negotiator was blocked. And in this round, because I drew Charisma off the last combat, which was very, very important, right? Now I have multiple lines to win this game. I didn't either get the Benny Alliance, but I think most important is I need to lock in the Fremen Alliance. Other than that, my victory to the 10 points is a Spice Must Flow, Benny Friendship, and the Fremen Alliance. So these are the three biggest things. So as such, right, the biggest objective now actually is to be able to buy a Spice and Flow. With Charisma in hand, it actually is quite easy to do. But the one thing I need to do is to be able to draw cards, because currently with 3 Persuasion, I'm unable to, like, 3 Persuasion plus 2 is like Charisma is 5, right? So yeah, so first things first, I would pick up the the Bene Gesserit Friendship, and then the I'll play Rivalry with the 2 Solari that I got to lock in the Fremen Alliance so that these cannot steal it from me. And then I'll figure out the rest of my turn. So Shadow Feast was taken by Ilban, so and Mimic Film has appeared. So since Mimic Film has appeared, it gives me 2 Persuasion. With that, I can play full space anywhere and still hit my Spice and Slow with Charisma. So I pick up Mimic Film. The other option I could go is I could go to Secrets and then play my Adventurous Sisterhood in order to get the friendship. However, I don't think that's the safest route, because like Lido still has actions, and you might not know like what ability that someone has to steal your alliance, right? So if that's the case, the safest route is to get a Spice Pistol. And if Secrets is still available, I can still go to Secrets and try to get the alliance as well for 11 points. But the safe route is to get to 10. And I don't see how any of the other players can catch me if I hit 10 points this round. So Tech Negotiator is the key move here. So in the end, Beast wins the combat and gets 9 points, and because I steal his alliance, he doesn't get to 10, and I beat him because he has no intrigues as well. And he managed to get like discounted up another 2 points by going to secrets and drawing a useful intrigue that allows him to get both friendships. Really good for him, but it's not enough. It's not enough against 10 points. I guess Ariana with Sayyadina is pretty good, and I guess it is the match made it happen. So they did carry me to the victory, and yeah, if you see it, you can try to pick it up. I think the key things to note in this game is that pick up combat wins if you can, right? And when you have Sayyadina, it's good to fight in combat to give you water, and also good to pick up Ferment Bond. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this game. Thanks for watching. See you around.